Yvonne here with YR Architecture and Design. Today I wanted to share a quick book review called House Rules, An Architect's Guide to Modern Life by Deborah Burke. This book explains 8 guiding principles as they relate to the author Deborah Burke's residential work over the past 3 decades. These are not so much hard and fast rules, but guiding principles to create an elegant contemporary home. The book explains these principles with examples of over 50 of her built homes, arranged in chapters according to each principle. They range from simple ones like account for all things, display a few, to more aspirational ones like honor daily life. And there's even ones on how to design a meaningful sequence from indoors to out. But what I really like about this book is how easy it is to read and to understand. It has a lot of juicy photos. It's also backed up with words and captions. And since many of you are DIY home designers who are looking to take a proactive role in designing your own home, I'm always on the lookout for books and resources that I think you'll find helpful and easy to understand. The book's photos are compelling and they illustrate the author's point pretty well. There are a few instances, however, that the captions are a little tongue-in-cheek, but for the most part, they're relevant, succinct, and easy to understand. The book opens with an interesting intro that explains how the house is the most universal of structures. Every culture throughout time has had something that resembles a house. The author likens her role as an architect to a tailor and a distiller, referring to the process of making something from scratch according to different conditions, where you're combining, refining, and extracting the purest and finest results. As architects, we take the concept of a house and we define its character based on external factors and conditions. Parameters come from the site, from codes, from clients' habits and preferences. But ultimately, the important thing is that this house that we're creating contains but doesn't inhibit human behavior and development. And this becomes a tricky design challenge to get right, providing public and private spaces where you're doing solitary and group activities. You're trying to make this neutral structure that is common and universal to all be something specific and tailored to a specific individual and family unit. And that's where these rules come into play. Deborah Burke uses these guiding principles to elegantly craft her design solutions, and she suggests these for you as well. I would recommend this book if you're interested in having a quick reference on your bookshelf that you can just pick up, flip through, and check off the boxes as you design your own home and finalize it before construction. Super easy to read and makes for a great coffee table book. So if you're interested, check it out.